Hello everyone. The other day I put out some information that I was going to have a special announcement coming up. Well, this is it. So I wanted to let you know that I have been in business for 24 years as Canton Village Quilt Works, and it is time for me to retire. Yep, I'm very excited about it. I will be officially closing my quote unquote doors by the end of the year. I have had a fantastic 24 years in business thanks to all of you. I started off just as a long arm quilter. I turned my quilting hobby into long arming, quilted for so many people over the first 12 years of my business. During that time, I began teaching. I began designing quilts, designing fabric, creating online classes, publishing a book, publishing my quilts in magazines, and so on and so forth. And over that course of time, I've met so many wonderful people. The quilting world is so vast and such a great array of individuals with so many different talents to offer. And I was very, very lucky to be in that community, and I intend to remain in the community. I will be continuing to quilt, but not for business sake, for my own sake. But here is some information that I think that you will need within the next 6 months from me as to what's going to happen with my business, because I know that there are going to be some questions. So let's start. The first and foremost, for any of you that are in my online classes that I have, paper piecing, the cactus and blooms, the treasure chest, and what was the other one? I got one other one on Teachable. Anyway, I have made them all downloadable for you. So you will need to go onto that platform, download all the videos and any other PDF documents, etc., so that you have them. You can download them straight onto your computer or onto a hard drive, but you purchase the class, so I want you to continue to have it for life. For me, hosting them on the website Teachable is where I currently have them, and it is a huge expense for me to have that. So if I continued to have that over the years, I would then lose money. So I hope you understand that I am making those available to you so you can have them still for life as long as you are able to download them. So go ahead and do that. That's number one on your list. If you haven't taken my classes and you still want to take my classes online, you can still do that. You can go on, sign up for the classes, enroll in them, and then you can download them as well, and then you still have them for life. So if you've been wanting to take one of the classes and you haven't, go do that, because as of December 31st, the website will be shut down at the end of that day. So you need to get the classes downloaded if you're already in it, and if you're planning on taking the class, go sign up, enroll, and then download the class. So that's number one on your list. Another thing that you're going to need to know is that I am doing one last in-person teaching and lecturing event. That will be at AQS in Lancaster in September. I am teaching several classes, including the quilt behind me, twirling, and I'm also doing a lecture. If you can't take a class, I would love to see you in the lecture. This will be my last in-person event. So I hope that you will join me there. If you have never taken a class from me, I would love to meet you. If you have taken a class with me and loved it and would like to try it again, please come meet me in Lancaster at AQS. Would love that. Now, as far as my website's concerned, I basically am selling everything at really super discounted prices. Pretty much all the fabric is gone. with the exception of I will be putting up on the site, I have some various scrap bags, and they are going to be priced per bag because there is varying amounts of fabric in them. So I will be putting those up on the bag, and the price that you see is the price that it is. Now, here's another thing for all you Judy Niemeyer fans. I have a lot of discontinued patterns, out of print patterns of Judy's, and some current ones too. I am selling them all there. So these are just a few. I've been busy the past couple days uploading them to my site. Some of you have already noticed that they're on there, but I don't think I've put any of the patterns at above $30. So they're really cheap. They're ranging in price from $5 to $30. So if you're a Judy Niemeyer fan and you want some of those older patterns that you can't seem to find anymore, now's the time to get them. I have most of them, there is just one of each. There are a couple where I have two patterns, but once they're gone, that's it. So get yours while you can. So that's one of the other things. I will be also, there are some other designer patterns that are on there, and I'm selling those patterns at a super deep discount. I believe I put them on at $2 per pattern. And I also will be selling, and this will come a little bit later, but my printed patterns, not my PDF patterns, my printed patterns will also be discounted because I need to get rid of the printed patterns, and they will probably be somewhere in the $1 to $2 range. But they're gonna go, when you buy those, they will go without a plastic bag. You're just getting the pattern, no frills. So if you don't have my patterns and you wanted to try a pattern, I will be putting out email notices when things start happening, and so that you can go online and get them. So, and that's another thing you probably want to do, is you'll probably want to get on my email list if you're not already, because come December 31st, I will no longer have be sending any emails out either. So if you want to be first to know what's going to be happening, get on the email list now, and you can do that by going to my website, cvquiltworks.com, and subscribing. So that's important if you want to know what's happening coming up. I will, when you place your order, I will only be shipping once per week for the rest of the year. If there's any kind of shipping delay, I will let you know. There will be a pop-up screen on the when you first go onto my website, and it will tell you if there's a shipping delay and when I will ship, because I do have a couple little trips planned with my husband and my parents coming up in, well, besides Lancaster, coming up in October. So if there's a shipping delay, I'll let you know. Otherwise, shipping is going to happen once per week. I do have one new thing coming out, which I'm super excited about, and unfortunately I can't share it with you as of yet. As you know, I've been designing for Island Boutique Fabrics for several years, I want to say like 6 or 7 years now. And I have one last boutique collection coming out. It will be introduced at Fall Market. The quilts are already made for it. It will be hitting quilt shops in spring of next year. So please be on the lookout for that, because you will not see it on my website because my website will not be active. But I will still be showing it and promoting it on Instagram and on my Facebook page. So if you're either on Instagram, you want to follow me at Quilter623. If you're on Facebook, follow my business page, Canton Village Quiltworks. All that information about the upcoming fabric lines and any other kind of quilty things that I'm just doing personally are going to be there. So those won't come down because I don't pay for Facebook or Instagram, just like all of you who are on there, you don't pay for that. So you will see my new fabric line coming up, and I can't wait to show you. It is so fun and so bright, so beautiful. I love it. So the two websites, the one where my online classes and my business website, they will be deactivated come 11:59 p.m. December 31st. They will no longer exist. And yeah, I'm a little sad about that, but I have some things that I'm going to be taking care of in life, and I thought maybe you might want to know about it. I am going to be spending more time with my parents. My dad is currently 91 and my mom will be 89 this year. They are still pretty healthy. They have some things that they just want to do, and I want to be there for them to help them do that. And I want to be here in their golden years for them. And so we're going to be doing some things with them. I'm going to be spending more time with them. Also, as you know, I've kind of not been on social media as much. It's because, as you know, 3.5 years ago, my husband retired, and we have been traveling somewhat. In fact, we just got back from our second trip to Iceland, which we just love that country. And I cannot wait to continue traveling with my husband. That is one of the things that we have planned for in our retirement. So we will be traveling more, exploring our country and other countries. And we have things mapped out into next year already. So I'm excited about that. But last but not least, I am still going to be quilting because I love quilting, just like all of you do. But this time, my quilting will be on my own time, no deadlines, no pressure, just fun with my friends, and just kind of doing stuff like that. In fact, this month, I'm going to my first quilt retreat in a very, very long time. I'm not hosting it. I'm not teaching at it. I am going, and I am just going to sew with friends, and I am super excited about that. So I cannot express to all of you how much you have meant to me over the years, following me, supporting me, sending me notes and emails and text messages and phone calls, and meeting me at classes, taking my classes, coming to my lectures, saying hi. It has meant a great deal to me, and without you, there would have been no Canton Village Quiltworks. So that I am very thankful and very grateful for. I appreciate you all, and I will miss that very much. But again, if you're on social media, you can keep in touch with me there. I will be there. I will have in the description here in the video, I will have links to my website so that you can go shopping for some of those items that I talked about. I will have a link to the platform where my online classes are. So if you want to sign up and then download the classes, you can do that. If you're already in the classes and you didn't bookmark it and you want to go back, log in and download those classes, you can do that. So the link will be there. Otherwise, I'm just excited for this next phase in my life. And again, thank you all, and thank you for coming in and listening today. Oh, and my other thing, you will be able to still get all my tips and tutorials on my YouTube channel, because that's not going away either. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, this is where you can come for all those tips and tutorials. So again, thank you all so much for 24 wonderful years of getting to know you and getting to learn so much from all of you and meeting all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you all enjoy what I have left, and you keep following me for some quilty stuff on my social media. Love you all. Take care and happy quilting.